There was drama last night as the judges kept America waiting. Who did they pick? And who did you choose? Find out live on America's Got Talent. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody, and welcome to America's Got Talent. Oh, my gosh, listen to that. Yes, I'm Regis Philbin, and we've got a one-hour live show, results show for you. All we need are some results. If you saw last night's show, you know what I mean. Now, take a look at this. Those are the two talented acts we've put through so far. Who will join Taylor Ware and the Millers in our big finale? And we're going to find out in a show that promises to be packed. Packed, I say, tighter than the big Hasselhoff swim shorts. Yes. You remember those years ago when the Hasselhoff strutted on the beach? I still dream about it. Okay. And they are here with us now. The judges who caused so much trouble last night. The large one, Hasselhoff himself, the Hawk. And how about the gorgeous Brandy with a new hairdo? Whoa! And here he is, the guy you hate to love, but you do, the way too honest, Piers Morgan.
Yes!
Piers has got his own following. But you don't care about them. You care about the acts. Yes, the acts. And they're all back tonight on the edge of their seats. Yes, right over there. Tonight we're putting not one, but two of those acts through to the $1 million finale. Why? Because our three esteemed panelists could not make up their minds last night. But we can't blame them for arguing. There was a lot of great talent to choose from. Let's take a look at last night's show.
I like the way you move.
Last night, the semifinals of America's Got Talent continued with 10 all-new acts. Some stretched to new heights.
Actually stepped it up a lot since the last time we saw you.
Others tried to toot their own horn.
Oh, there it is! Look, this might just be me, Dave. I think you're the most annoying thing I've ever seen.
The return of Leonid wasn't so magnificent for Brandy.
The performance tonight for me was boring.
In fact, last night, we saw a whole different side to her.
I liked it better the first time. It was more exciting. You guys need vocal lessons. You need dance lessons. I have to give you an X.
Whoa, Brandy.
And things went from bad to worse.
I don't feel like you guys have chemistry, and it just looks like you guys just hung out one day and said, let's make a group.
God, no, they haven't.
Although there was someone she did have a taste for.
I think you did a good job.
No, you didn't.
I do think he did. I do. He just balanced a lawnmower with his mouth.
Big deal.
Listen,
Well, let me see you do it.
come on, Gallagher.
You go and do it.
But harmony was soon restored.
I don't think there's any act in this competition that wants to win more than you four guys.
Bobby Badfingers came back with a snappy new act and some mean moves.
Something really, really nutty about you.
And after all the ups and downs, the judge's choice ended with a cliffhanger. You mean you haven't made a decision yet? This is the end of the show.
Regis, can we wait until tomorrow to be
Can we,
honest?
can we do it tomorrow?
Well, all right. Tonight, the results are in. Two acts will be one step closer to $1 million. Have the judges finally decided on their favorite? And who did you choose, America? Your votes are in.
I like the way you move.
Okay, well, you saw what happened. You've had 24 hours to work this out, so you better tell me you've decided on somebody, an act, because everybody's been driving me mad wanting to know, and I don't know. David, did you finally reach a decision?
Well, actually, we didn't have 24 hours. We were reprimanded. We had to come up with a decision quite quickly because we wanted to get our decision in before the audience did. So we went to my motorhome and sat out and duked it out and said, look, you know, we've got to agree, and we've got to agree on something quickly. But the difference of opinion was what kind of act should go through. Pierce, tell them about that.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that what we don't want to do is devalue the more unusual acts. Everybody can tell who a good singer is. You know, we all understand singing, but we're not all experts in juggling or acrobatic acts and stuff like that. And we just had a really good debate, actually, which was probably long overdue, about how we value and assess an acrobatic act, for example, against a dance act or a singing act. And it was a very useful conversation. And in the end, obviously, they came around to my way of thinking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Brandy, what happened in the end?
I'm just glad that we finally came to a decision.
Yeah, because, you know, this is such a cross-section of America, you know? We've already got a yodeler through and a harmonica guy. So we said, how do we make the finale really a representation of the best of the best? But we did come up with a unanimous decision.
You did? Good.
Yes.
And
the judge's final decision is... Realis.
Realis, okay. Realis, right over there. Hi, how are you? Congratulations. Oh, boy, Realis. You must be thrilled, huh? Yeah. So, Realis is the judge's pick. Realis, the judge's pick, and we'll see more of them later in the show. But who did you choose at home? Join us after the break to find out. Congratulations. Nice job. Very good. You're back on Talent. Thank you very much. Now, of all the result shows in all the world, the man said many years ago in Casablanca, you tuned into ours, and we thank you very much for that. Now, last week, we showcased 4 weird and wacky talents from our auditions. Now, this week, we have more people who may not be worth $1 million in our eyes, but they're still definitely worth a second look. Should we have put them on The Real Show? The studio audience is going to judge these acts right now. So let's meet more of America's weird and wacky talents. Oh boy, take a look. What a bunch. My mind is boggling at the thought of what these people might do. Is it dangerous or is it just painful to watch? We'll find out. Number 1, what is your name? And what is your talent? Hi, how are you?
Hi, pardon me, Regis. I will not be able to shake your hand. It's part of my hands are part of my instruments. So.
So am mine.
Nice. My name is the Douglas Lee.
The Douglas Lee?
Absolutely.
The Regis would like to know what the Douglas does, besides your hair.
I play the musical glasses.
Oh, yes. Oh, sure. Here they all are. How many you got there?
I have 28 glasses tuned to pitch with water.
And what are you going to play?
I'm going to play a very famous classical piece titled Hungarian Dance No. 5.
My favorite.
Of course. And the theme from Beverly Hills Cop.
Wow, what a mixture. All right, good luck, the Douglas. Have a good one. Act number 1. Nice to know that you all love a good Hungarian chant there. Next, number 2 coming up. Here we are. How you doing? Who are you?
Jerry Deere, and my partner back there is Scout, my wife.
You scout your wife, and you've got a couple of whips.
I do have a couple of whips, so what we're going to do for you here tonight is we're going to break the sound barrier, moving past 750 miles an hour, and hopefully we'll put all of those candles out that Scout is lighting with both of these whips.
Scout's a brave woman.
She very much is, yes.
She married you. Okay.
She did.
Go ahead, Jerry. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Now I need everybody's help with this, so give me a lot of applause here. That's it. Yeah. Keep it going. Let's hear it. Come on. One more. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, man.
Act number 2, Jerry Deere and Scout. Thank you very much. Good luck. And next, it's number 3. Who are they and why are they here? Number 3. It looks like the daughter of Hoopalicious. How are you, darling? What is your name?
My name is Camille Trout.
And you're going to obviously work with those?
Yes, sir. I'm going to do a hula hoop performance, and I'm also going to attempt to set a world record.
Doing what?
I'm going to attempt to do 20 hula hoops around my neck for 3 full revolutions.
No kidding. All right, fine. Well, anxious to see that. Good luck.
Relax your body.
Nice try, Camille. Nice try. Good luck to you, honey. That was act number 3 right there. I don't know if she broke the record or not, but she sure gave it a good try. Anyway, here comes number 4. Hey, how you doing? What is your name?
Larry Clark.
Where you from, Larry?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Good for you.
There you go.
I see some cigarette.
These are cigar boxes, and I'm a cigar box manipulator. I'm not a cigar box juggler because Hasselhoff hates jugglers.
That's right, he does.
There you go.
He's getting used to them now. So, oh my gosh, you got a whole ton of these,
You
huh?
ready?
What are you going to do? Manipulate them?
I am. You'll see. You'll see. All
good
20.
time.
Ready? Go! Oh! Oh! 10. Ah! Oh! Hup! Ah! Ah! Woo! All right, here we go, guys. You ready? All right. Brrr. 1, 2. Oh, this is tough. 3. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh!
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I thought you did good, Larry. Congratulations. Yeah. Not bad, huh? All right, our guys are cleaning up here, but finally, we have act number 5. Number 5, come on up. Kind of a rugged-looking guy. What's your name?
My name is Nicholas Abramovich.
What do you do, Nicholas?
I do gym rhythms, which is combining my two passions that I have for drumming and boxing.
Uh-huh. And were you a boxer or a musician first?
An amateur boxer, and actually, no, I would say a drummer first.
Drummer first.
Yes, yes.
So you're going to do both experiences at once,
At the same time, yes, to try to create a new, I would say, artistic dimension.
And have you reached that dimension yet?
I'm working on it. It's actually pretty fresh. I just finished a short project, a short film called Gym Rhythms, and that's what this is inspired by. The soundtrack is exactly that.
Well,
Speed bag.
We're anxious to hear that. Good luck. Okay, Nicholas, go get him. Nicholas Abramovich.
If you guys feel like clapping as I go, the beat is pretty much of the speed bag is divided in 3, but it goes like this. So when you feel it, don't hesitate to clap, okay? But let me start out first, okay? So that, all right? So.
Nicholas Abramovich. Yeah, there they are. Let's hear it again for a wacky and weird acts right here. All right, the studio audience, we are, everybody, we're about to ask you now to judge them tonight using the pads we've given you. Don't do anything yet. When I give the word, press the number of the act you like the best here tonight. Okay, everybody, ready? Now, press your buttons now, please. All right, and according to you, the favorite wacky and weird talent tonight is the Douglas Lee. Douglas Lee, right here. Douglas Lee, everybody. Congratulations, Douglas. You are the wackiest act of the week, and we'll see you for a wacky showdown at the end of the series, okay? Take good care of that hair. We'll see you, everybody. We'll be back in just a minute. As a matter of fact, so much for the fun stuff, but look at our contestants in the audience right now. Yeah, they're smiling, but they want to know what's going to happen to them. Who has won America's vote to join Realis in the $1 Million Showdown? Your results coming up next in just a moment. Thank you, everybody. You're watching America's Got Talent. Realis is the judge's choice this week, but who did you vote through to the finale? Your results are coming up, but first we've got a special surprise for you now. This show is not only about discovering new talent, it's about showcasing new talent. And with that in mind, we're delighted to welcome this next young man who's taking the music charts by storm. How about a big hand for Mr. Teddy Geiger? Teddy!
Water's rising up to my knees and I can't figure out how the hell I wound up here? Everything seemed okay when I started out the other day. Then the rain came pouring down, and now I'm drowning in my fears. Well, as I watch the setting sun, I wonder if I'm the only one. 'Cause everybody tries to put some love on the line, and everybody feels a broken heart sometimes. And even when I'm scared, I have to try to fly. And sometimes I fall, but I've seen that time before. I gotta step outside these walls. I've got no master plan to help me out or make me stand up for all the things that I really want, yet been too afraid to ask. And as I look ahead of me, I try and pray for sanity. 'Cause everybody tries to put some love on the line, and everybody feels a broken heart sometimes. And even when I'm scared, I have to try to fly. And sometimes I fall, but I've seen that time before. I gotta step outside these walls. These walls can't be my haven. These walls can't keep me safe here. And now I guess I've got to let them down. 'Cause everybody tries to put some love on the line. Everybody feels a broken heart sometimes. Well, even when I'm scared, I have to try to fly. And sometimes I fall, but I've seen that time before. I gotta break out, I've gotta break out. I gotta step outside these walls. There's love outside these walls. I felt my heart breaking. It's a brand new day, and I'm not going down, 'cause I'm stepping out, I'm stepping outside these walls. I've seen that time before. I've seen that time before, yeah. I've seen that time before.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Hey, it's time to get serious now. Let's take a look at the finale cast list so far. Realis has just joined Taylor Ware and the Millers, but who's next? From the 9 remaining after the judges' choice, your votes have decided the next act to make it all the way to the $1 million finale. So how about a nice hand now for last night's talented performers? Right over here. There they are. 9 acts. And here's how we're going to do this. I am going to identify the 2 acts with the highest number of votes from those of you at home. One of these acts is going through to the finale. So good luck, everybody. You are all great. Let's start now with Dave the Horn Guy. We first met you at a Los Angeles auditions where you won over Brandy and David. But Piers gave you an X, remember that?
I remember.
Saying that you, quote, belonged at the end of a pier. Or better yet, off the end of a pier. You know how Piers gets every now and then. Well, last night, your luck went from bad to worse when you got 3 X's from the judges, Dave. Brandy even said you were corny.
Oh.
And that's very strong from Brandy.
That is.
All right, Dave, the votes are in. America agrees with the judges. I'm sorry. You are not in the top 2 tonight. Sorry, Dave. But we all love the horns. We love the horns. Mark the Knife. We first saw you in Chicago as the world's most dangerous comic. You blew away the judges at your first audition when you caught a flaming bowling ball on the side of your face and put a scorpion in your pants. We've seen the bowling ball. We never saw the scorpion, though. But anyway, last night you balanced a running lawnmower on your mouth. But Pierce thought it was, as he said, pathetic.
I gotta hear it
Oh
again.
boy. So Mark, the votes are in. America has sided with Pierce, and you two are not in the top 2. Sorry.
All right.
Vladimir, you won over the judges the first time they saw your balancing act, and then Brandy thought she even said you were brilliant. You even moved Sinister Piers. But last night you received a mixed response from the judges. Brandy said she liked you better the first time. And Vladimir, the votes are now in. And America felt the same way as Brandy. Sorry to tell you, you are not in the top 2. Sorry, Vladimir. Which leaves us with Bobby Badfingers and At Last. First, Bobby, you came into this competition with an edge as the only professional snappist in the whole world, and we believed you. In your first audition, your flashy finger work and your contagious dance moves mesmerized the judges. You were great. Last night you came back with a vengeance. Brandy called you a true performer, and Pierce said you were his guilty new pleasure, replacing his old guilty pleasure of watching Hasselhoff strut on Baywatch. Not kidding. At Last, when we first saw you in LA, the judges fell in love with your unique version of Ain't No Sunshine. And last night you didn't disappoint with your performance of Let's Stay Together. Brandy said you deserved a spot in the finals. And Piers added that there wasn't any act in the competition who wanted it more than you. But only one of you is in the top 2. And that act is At Last. Congratulations. Yeah, you guys were great. Nice job, my man. Nice job. Great. There they are. At last in the top 2. And you know what that means? They could go all the way through to the finale. So let's remind everybody just how good you guys really are, okay? How about one more performance, huh? Yes. All right. Here they are at last.
America, thank you. No sunshine when she's gone. Oh, only darkness every day. But ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Sing it one more time now. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Sunshine when she's gone, she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, oh, anytime she goes away. Ooh. Thank you, America. We love you.
Are they? We don't know yet. One more place left in the top 2 tonight. And we'll see who gets it right after the break. We'll be right back. For you, Salvador. Thank you very much, everybody. You're back on Talent, and thanks for staying with us. As we've just seen, At Last is in the top 2 tonight and could be moving on to the finale. We'll see who else gets a chance now. And let's talk to them right now. Nice to see all of you. Leonid, the Magnificent, how you doing? You okay?
Thank you, I'm doing fine.
You what?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're fine, yes. You made an unforgettable impression around here. We'll always remember you as being magnificent.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. You auditioned for us in New York, and from the start, you captivated the judges with your sense of showmanship and genuine passion. But you did have a breakdown during the judging. Your emotional plea, though, won you a place in the semifinals. But according to the judges, your second shot, your second appearance here, didn't match up with the first. So, Leonid, the votes are in, and America agrees with the judges. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're not in the top 2 tonight. Okay? But thank you, Leonid, for coming. Leonid taking it like a man tonight. Sugar and Spice. As a sister act, you sang We Are Family, just great. David said that even if you don't win the competition, you've already won the hearts of America. But Brandy thought you could use some more vocal and dance lessons for your own good. So girls, the votes are in. America agrees. You need some more lessons, they say. You're not in the top 2 tonight, and I'm very, very sorry. Sugar and Spice. Give them a big hand. They were just terrific. Not in the top 2 tonight, but everybody agrees someday you will be, not only in the top 2, but maybe in the top 1. All right, which leaves us with University and Natasha Lee. One of them is going to take the other spot to the top 2, possibly go on to the finale. First, the girl group, Diversity. You said last night that the strength of your group is rooted in your friendship. But after you performed, Brandy accused you of having not the chemistry you think you have. David and Pierce, however, could not have disagreed with Brandy more. In fact, David said you could give At Last a run for their money. We move on now to Natasha Lee. First time you performed before the judges, you made a few mistakes and were told to practice hard. Last night you impressed the judges with your dramatic piano solo, especially David, who said that you did a great job. Piers also commented on your mother's nerves watching you. She was nervous, but she was full of love, too. She's even more nervous right now. But it's not so bad because, Natasha Lee, you are in the top 2. And congratulations. Come on down here, huh? Natasha Lee. How old are you now? You're what?
I am 8 years old.
8 years old and in the top 2, boy, and could be through all the way through to the finale before she's finished. Fellas are setting up piano. Would you perform for us one more time, Natasha?
Sure.
And what would you be playing for us?
I am going to play the Toccata in D minor.
Oh, another of my favorites. Yes, good. Okay, Natasha, it's all yours. Natasha Lee, everybody. Nice job, Natasha. Very good. Okay, so that's Natasha Lee playing a very difficult number for us. So now it's down to 2. Either At Last or Natasha Lee will be in the finale. America's vote will be revealed right after this break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away. Next week, the semifinals of America's Got Talent continues as 15 all-new acts compete to take the stage, and they are Bianca Ryan, Elliot Zibet, Caitlin Taylor-Love, Stilt World, George Cade, The Rapping Granny, Jeshelle, Sonia Lee, Billy Genuario, Nathan Burton, Chadwick, Team Acrodunk, 1013 Concept, Marla and Michelle, and Kenny Shelton. Who will win your votes, and who will compete in the $1 Million finale? Stay tuned.
I like the way you move.
Thank you very much. Well, hi again, everybody. It's been an emotional night here, and it's only going to get more intense right now. At Last and Natasha Lee, waiting anxiously to see who's taking that all-important place in the $1 Million finale. But let me ask the judges, Piers, and this is not a decision from any of you, but what about your thoughts on these acts? Did the right acts get through from everybody?
Well, obviously, I'm very upset that Dave the Horn guy didn't get through. Just on a personal level. No, I think standing either side of you, Regis, we have, without any doubt, the best group in the entire competition that we've seen. And on your other side, we have probably, never mind this competition, one of the most talented 8-year-olds I've ever seen in anything.
That's right. Brandy, do you have any words of encouragement to the others on the stairs there?
Yes, I just hope that everything that I've said you guys can take constructively and encouraging, because everything that I've said is just to help you guys be better at what you do. But congratulations to the top 2.
There you go.
Very proud.
All right. And that's what the judges thought. But what did America think? How did they decide, and who did they vote for? The moment of truth is at hand. Lights, music, drama. Is it At Last, the a cappella group from Los Angeles? Or is it Natasha Lee, the piano prodigy from San Diego? Heading to the finale and one step closer to the $1 million is At Last. Thank you, Natasha. Thanks, honey. All right. That means that Alas joins Realis in the grand finale. At Last and Realis decided on tonight. So let's take a look at the cast list right now. Taylor Ware, The Millers, Realis, and now At Last. Yeah. It's going to be a great, great finale, isn't it? And we're just beginning with it, too. Now, don't forget, we want to see what your talent is. Log on to NBC.com for details on how you can show us your talent. We'll be back on Wednesday night for another 2-hour special. We'll see you at 8 Central. And are we going to leave you with the act that the judges chose at the beginning of the show? Why not? How about one more time as we say goodnight, everybody? How about Realis coming on up here? One more time, okay? Good. Let's go, guys. Good night, everybody. From Hollywood.